And good evening, everybody. It is Thursday once again, time for Spanning the Globe. And I brought everybody on at the same time this week. I forgot to bring out one at a time. Let's do this. Let's do this. Hang on. We're going to do this. Okay. Sorry, guys. I screwed up. Joining us tonight, in just a random order here, is Mr. Andy Bulger.
Hey, everybody.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Tease that a little bit. We got Mr. Jim Lawrence, fabulous free bird.
Hey, I did that because I'm wearing my world class shirt today.
There you go. There you go. Which free bird, though?
Oh, Michael Hayes, of course.
Of course, yeah. Purely sexy.
I'm too skinny to be Bam Bam, so.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm the same way. But I'm working on it. Joining us once again is Mr. Lane.
Hey, guys.
Your tan's fading.
Jimmy, Mark.
What's up, buddy? Your tan's fading, yeah.
Hey, Lane.
And then joining us once again this week is Mr. Richard Ward, the warden.
How's it going, guys?
Richard, what's up?
How you doing, Richard?
All right. How's it going?
We got us a viewer.
Hey, Richard, I love you.
Do we have two intros?
Thank you.
Oh, okay. I see what he did there. Yeah.
Hey, Jason.
Hello, Drew.
Hey, Jay.
Hey, Drew.
Hey, Drew.
I'm going to show off the belt of the week, and then I've got an announcement. We may have another announcement here in a little bit. Waiting on hopefully our other admin to come in, maybe. But let me show you the belt of the week. This is one I've had. This is a non-world class belt, and let everybody know what this one is. If you're an NWA fan, or even if you're not an NWA fan, this belt is a staple in most collections. So take a look. Said hello. I think we're
Hey, Drew.
Chris Thermo. He was on last week. Good to
Hey,
see
Chris.
you again.
Chris.
Jason again. Good
Hey,
evening.
Jason.
Jay.
Hope you're doing well. And speaking of that TV belt, I love that TV belt, by the way.
Me too.
I am going to re-leather it. The leather on that's good, but that belt has a belt tip on it, and the original belt did not have one. And I'd like to keep my straps consistent, so I'm going to put
Yep.
that on my leather so I have a consistent strap quality across the collection.
I like the boxing on that one, too.
Yeah, a lot of people hate that box. Yeah, I get that. But speaking of the NWA TV belt, we are announcing the terms of the giveaway tonight. We got the giveaway belt, which I have right here. Which one is it? It's this one right here. Put it on full screen. Full screen. Here we go. Okay. This is the giveaway belt. Oops. Made by Unique Spirit, who is a sponsor of this show, which I'll get to in a moment. This is the actual giveaway belt. You can see the tooling
I
on the
love
side.
that.
And it's got a logo plate.
Awesome.
No belt tip. And it's got the blue backing. You see the blue backing.
Oh, cool.
So
Nice.
this one is going to be in the possession of some lucky viewer, hopefully next week. I've got another one of those just like that one for sale, which I'll get to in a little bit.
Now, will that be on Mark
Nor.
leather?
Yeah.
That's another bonus.
I forgot to mention that's on my leather. There's Nathan.
Hey, Nathan.
Well,
Hey, Nate.
Nathan.
Hey,
He's responsible for a lot of our guests we get on, so can't thank him enough.
Thank you.
There's our overseas viewer.
Hey, Nor.
Nor.
Hey, Nor.
Thank you, Jason. Appreciate that. Now,
Oh yeah.
we're going to do the giveaway. Hopefully next week. It kind of depends. I'm a newbie at this stuff, so bear with me. So I'm gonna try not to screw it up. I got the terms of the how we're going to do this. Pull it up here on the screen. Let me find it. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, here are the giveaway rules. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a post up this weekend, sometime this weekend. I'm not announcing the time. You just have to kind of keep a lookout for it. I'll put a post up in the Facebook group, Wide World of Belts. It's going to be on a time-limited basis. All you have to do to be considered eligible for the giveaway is to type in the comments, "I'm in." That's all you have to type. Nothing more, nothing less. Just "I'm in." At some point in time, I will close the post down. I am going to leave it up long enough. I'm going to try to put it up midday just to catch the overseas viewers because it's not fair that I'll put it up just during the day here. So I want to give them a chance to do that. And once I shut down the post, I'll give each participant an assigned random number to be entered into the randomizer once the post closes. Makers are not eligible for this giveaway for obvious reasons. So if you are a maker, do not comment "I'm in." And if a maker does comment and they win the belt, they're going to be disqualified. We'll start over again. They will be booted from the group. So I will ship the belt free to anybody that wins it that lives in the continental United States. If you live overseas, you will have to pay for shipping, and we'll figure out how to do that. And we will be doing the giveaway via the randomizer on an upcoming episode of Spanning the Globe. And I'm hoping to do it next week. It just kind of depends on how many viewers or how many entries we get. I'd like to limit it somewhat because it's a lot of numbers or a lot of names to copy and paste. So, and I want to make sure I keep it down to a certain number so I don't overlook somebody. The larger the number of people, kind of increases the chance of overlooking somebody. It does occasionally. Yes, it does.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, not yet, Jason. Not yet. Not yet. So I
The
just want to
most
get this
important thing is none of the guys on the show will be entering this. So Mark, you can't win it.
Well, actually, any of you guys are eligible. I'm not eligible, and Kevin Davenport is not eligible. But you guys, I'm gonna let you guys be in on it too. So,
All right.
There's Gianni. He didn't type "I'm in."
Gianni?
Hey Gianni.
Why is Gianni not trying to get in on this conversation?
Oh no, believe me, he'll be ready. He'll be right in there, right, Gianni?
Thank you, Dor. Thank you, Nor. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it up kind of fairly late in the evening. I'm gonna close down probably midnight Saturday or Sunday night, just to make sure that you guys get in. So, anyway, that's that. And I also have one just like that one for sale, with one small little difference. This one's the for sale belt. I'm doing my commercial here. This is the for sale belt, and this one has different tooling. See the tooling there? A little bit different tooling.
Oh,
I thought about this one after I made the giveaway belt, and I like this tooling. You were asking about marked leather. There's the
There you go.
maker's mark. So it also has the blue backing. This one is for sale for $300 shipped. And I've been holding on to this for a long time, so I would love to see this go to a good home. So if you don't win the giveaway or you just want one now, it's for sale. I'll be posting it tomorrow again, just like I do every week. And I still got this one for sale. I cannot believe this one has not sold yet. The Luger US. Yeah.
You still got that?
I still got it, yeah.
Man.
With
Oh,
the TV
man.
accurate tooling. The Price is Right model thing here. This one has the NWA stamp stamped into. Whoops. There you go.
I can't.
What's right here? Okay. Look at my camera back. It's not like in the mirror. Got the NWA stamping on the one end of the strap, and then on the other end of the strap, we got the American flag stamp.
Nice.
I can't. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
This one is $350 shipped. So if you want this one, I'd love to see him go to a good home. I'd like to clear out my stock here. Let me take my full screen off. I'm remembering.
Who knows? I might have you ship that with my NWA, my TV.
Well, if I got it available, it's yours if you want it. I have a guy that was wanting it. He was saving up the money, but stuff came up, and he says if I still have it when he comes up with the money, fine. But hey, first come, first serve. So that's all the sales belts I got. Richard got a new belt,
Oh yeah,
and he's wanting to show it off.
this thing is a beast, guys.
Got it today, didn't you?
Yep. And I'll let you all know who the maker is once I show it off.
Oh,
I hope the maker is watching.
Oh, he will watch.
he's
He may not be
also-
watching now, but he'll be watching later. For
He's
sure.
also the sponsor of the show, Unique
right.
Spirits belts.
beautiful, beautiful.
Very nice.
He made all
Soon
three
to-
belts I showed off. So
Soon to be on marked leather.
There you go.
The only way I roll now.
Beautiful.
It's 4 millimeters zinc. It's heavy. You can see I'm shaking. I can't hold it up too high.
you need to work out. You need to work out.
Hey, it's
How
been a couple years, man.
How much?
This
that-
thing weighs at least between 15 to 20 pounds.
Yep.
Mercy.
Not a light one at all.
Oh no, leather's kind of floppy too. So
Show it off.
it's decent. It's nice
bad
leather.
Unique does a good job.
Fast shipping
Right.
also. Very fast shipping.
Yes, very fast shipping. He does fast work too, and beautiful work. Speaking of beautiful work, I got him working on a belt for me, or the plates. I'm gonna re-leather it myself, and I'm not gonna reveal what it is. It's a surprise, and it's killing me not to announce what this is gonna be, but
The temptation.
the temptation is there. But I'm gonna resist temptation. But it's done. It's gonna be shipped to me, and hopefully I'll get it next week. And then I'll get it on leather. I'm gonna lace the strap on it.
it. Take my US off, please.
But anyway,
Oh, yeah, definitely, Gianni.
I'm hoping to do a reveal on this belt in 2 or 3 weeks. I'm hoping anyway, but it's killing me to tease you guys with this. But I'm telling you right now, when Unique finishes this belt and I get it on a strap, you guys are going to want one. I promise you. These guys knows what I'm talking about.
It'll be
Yeah.
worth the wait, everybody.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be
Yes.
awesome.
Unbelievable.
No hints, but it's a beautiful, beautiful belt.
hmm
But
One of a
I-
kind.
Yeah, I'm gonna tease this thing for the next, till I'm able to show it off. But I'm not showing it off till I get on the strap. So
There you go.
I'm just
It looks-
tickled to death to see this.
Oh, I cannot wait to see
But this will put Unique on the map. I think he's putting himself on the map. But I'm gonna give him the props for it.
Oh, definitely.
So I might, Nathan. give me a really good guess. I'll tell you.
There you go.
I know.
Hey, get me Stacy. Give me Stacy.
Hey, if we had a
Say
St.
Skeebler.
Patrick's Day show, I was gonna do this.
Here we go. I know what he's gonna do.
Where's the green beer?
Yeah.
This leprechaun doesn't drink anymore.
Oh, okay.
Richard is joining us from the end of the rainbow.
Oh, that's where he's from. Okay.
That's where Parts Unknown is.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
What story, Gianni? I don't know what he's
Who
talking
knows?
about.
He's random. He's random. Richard did something today. We're going to switch this over a little bit. We'll come back to belts in a little bit. But Richard got his little handy dandy iPad out there, and we're going to discuss a few things. Now, James knows what he doesn't know yet, but once I mention it, he's going to know what I'm talking about. You watched the Crockett Cup, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh,
How was it?
Oh, it was excellent.
Was it?
Night 2 was way better than night 1. But there's some things that happened that didn't involve the tournament that I thought was kind of weird, but I thought it was a great pay-per-view. It was well worth everything that paid out for it. So,
Don't hate me. I didn't watch it yet.
well, I'll try. I've already spoiled. I'm sure you know who wins, right?
Oh, definitely. I got the results right here.
Yeah, we're going. Let's start out with day one. What do we have on day one?
Let's see. Day one. We're gonna scan down night one. I'm probably gonna slaughter these guys' names. James, you could help me
Okay.
since you watched it. Day one. What was it? Magic Jake defeated Captain whatever that last name is.
Yuma?
I can't read. Yeah, that was a singles match.
Yeah,
I'm butchering. This is the first time I'm doing this.
you're good, man. You're good.
What was his name? Captain what?
Captain Yuma.
Captain
YUMA.
Yuma.
Like Arizona?
Yeah.
And then they had the Bad News Boys. They defeated the Heat Seekers.
Yeah.
Okay, and then of course you had the Briscoe brothers, Jay and Mark. They defeated the now Hell Collins.
I don't remember.
That was like
It was the first.
that was the
round,
third
but-
match. Yeah, that was the first
um,
night. Yeah,
I know they went over. I don't remember who it was though. I didn't write anything down, and I should have.
yeah. I'm just looking at it. Number 4 was Hawks versus Luke Hawks versus PJ Hawk, and PJ Hawks. It was a defeat. It was a pinfall. That match. I don't normally do this, guys. Excuse me.
That's all right. You're
Um,
doing fine.
Oh man, come on, James. You can help me here.
All right. Hold on. Let me pull up the results because I am flying blind a little bit, and I don't remember.
My excuse is I didn't watch it.
I watched it. And I don't remember.
Well, while he's looking for that, I forgot to mention this show is sponsored by Mark Leather for all
Give
your
me 2
leathering
seconds,
needs,
fellas.
and by Unique Spirit, who made those beautiful vests we just showed off.
Definitely. Thank you again, Unique.
And yes, and if you're watching us on the Facebook, you have to click on StreamYard link so your name will show up on your comments, or you could just switch us over to YouTube, Wide World of Belts channel, and you can just click on there, and I have to click anything extra. And this YouTube part of the podcast is made possible by a partnership with the Brothers in Kayfabe podcast. They share the StreamYard subscription with me. So really good guys, really good guys.
Thank you, guys.
So check out their podcast on Apple Podcasts. They like to talk wrestling.
All right. Do.
He's very good, very good.
Excellent. I
Still
definitely
an up and
recommend
comer,
him.
but he's very good. He's very attentive. He listens to your suggestions. He makes adjustments as needed, and he's going to be a star, I think.
Excellent communication.
Yeah.
Top
Now-
notch.
Now, I'm not a middleman for this guy, so don't get me wrong. I'm not a middleman, but
No.
I advertise for
All
him.
right. Yeah, the Briscoes defeated the Cardonas.
That's right.
That is Mike Knox and this kid named VSK. I don't know his full name. I can't remember. But the Briscoes went over pinfall. Second match was La Rebellion, the NWA Tag Team Champs, against Douglas Williams and Harry Smith.
Wow.
British Bulldog's son. And we had a big upset there because La Rebellion got beat by Williams and Smith.
They're the tag champions, right?
Yeah.
Andre.
Third match, Crimson, aka he's going by his name now, Anthony Mayweather. He beats Jax Dane by submission, but then Jax Dane cashes in his they had a little tournament thing where your team, if you win, you get a title shot whenever you want, and he cashed in his for the national championship, and Jax Dane
Nice.
I forgot about that. That's right.
beat Mayweather, aka Crimson. Yeah, Commonwealth Alliance. Thank you. Good looking out.
By the way, this was kind of a
Definitely.
cool deal. The La Rebellion came out holding both versions of the NWA Tag Team Championships. The old
Oh
school
wow,
style. Yeah.
that's
Um,
awesome.
They had the 4-way for the national or for the junior heavyweight, which was the new belt, which is actually nice. It's actually really cool.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Gorgeous
It's a throwback to the
To
The
old days.
heydays. Yeah.
well
Beautiful belt. Beautiful belt.
dang on it, I can't think of it now. Crown Jewel,
Yeah.
There you go.
and which kind of didn't see this one coming, but Homicide ended up winning the Fatal 4-way. I thought they might go with in a way I do see it because you want it on somebody experienced, and then you can put somebody younger over. You know what I mean? Later on,
Yeah.
I really thought maybe it would end up on Darius Lockhart or Colby Carino. Austin Aries was the fourth member of the match, and I don't, he actually sold at the end of the match. He didn't just get up and walk away. So I think he's trying to, kind of redeem himself from
I actually seen an interview with Homicide after he won.
Yeah,
and
and he did
all
the
that,
interview as himself.
Mhm,
It
yeah.
was the first interview I seen of him as himself
Mhm.
Yeah.
since I've been following him.
You watch one. Yeah. I think
Camille kept her women's championship against Kylie Ray and Chelsea Green. That match actually wasn't a bad match. I'm not real in favor of 4-way matches or 3-way matches so
I'm
much.
not either. I'm not.
I gotta watch the replay.
As a gimmick match once in a great while, but not every single pay per view.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
it's a little bit too much.
Yeah, they overdo it.
Yeah, I agree.
Tyrus retained the TV title over Rodney Mack.
Wow.
He's had that for a while now.
Yeah,
Really?
actually, he won. I think that was 7, and now if he wants, he can cash in for a world title match.
Hey, I won't complain if they bring back the bra and panty matches.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
Speaking of 3-ways,
Yeah, exactly.
And then the finals of the Crockett Cup, Mark and Jay go over the Commonwealth Alliance, and I'll be honest, I was quite happy with the way that turned out. I think that when they first brought the Crockett Cup back there a couple of years ago, the Briscoes should have won it because honestly, they're one of the 2 best tag teams as far as workers. Their stuff looks real. That's big for me.
I'm looking forward to the match next week with FTR.
Yeah,
Be a good match.
I'm hoping they let that feud happen, but
I hope.
well, here's the thing. It's TNT that's not letting the Briscoes get signed to AEW.
we'll
Is that
talk
why
about
they're-
that in a minute, Chris. Yeah, we'll talk about
They're
that. in a minute.
technically going to be with Ring of Honor, right?
Well, technically, nobody knows because
They're free agents, aren't they?
Ring
Yeah.
of Honor doesn't. They're not contracted to anybody.
They can go anywhere they want right now.
So
Yeah,
if they
that's why they're
can't
in
get
the
them
NWA.
TNT, I wonder if Vince is going to get in on them.
Vince won't have anything. They're too old for Vince, and honestly, the Briscoes being the Briscoes, they wouldn't be the Briscoes in WWE. They wouldn't be allowed to do the Briscoe
Yeah.
stuff.
He'll ruin them.
What do you guys think about Velvet Skies doing color commentary? Doesn't she do the weekly show too?
Yeah, she needs some work.
Does
She needs some work.
Okay. I haven't watched enough to
better.
really.
She's getting a lot better. When she first got on, I was not like into it at all, but now she's actually showing emotion a little bit. She doesn't.
Sometimes she overdoes it, though, don't you think?
Well, if you watch from like the last couple of seasons to now, she's grown by leaps and
Oh yeah,
bounds.
from the very beginning. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
because
just
like
think-
I was not in favor.
I'm
I was
hoping
just
she
like,
gets
she's just a
better.
pretty face, and that's why they.
She's
hired her.
definitely good to
Now,
look at.
I
Oh,
take
she's
back
easy
what I
on the
said.
Yeah.
eyes. Yeah,
Easy on
She's
the eyes,
very
yeah.
easy on the eyes.
Yeah, I take back because she has gotten better. As far as like the rest of the stuff that they have going on. The end of the main event was it didn't make any sense. Chelsea Green low blowed Jeff Jarrett from behind. He didn't see who
what
did
was up with that?
it. The match was going crazy. It was just they were trying to do a dusty finish, but I think they were trying to put their own spin on it. And she got out of the ring after she low blowed him. Whenever he turned around and he saw Mickey James and disqualified Aldis.
Ooh,
But that doesn't make any sense,
Yeah.
right? Why would somebody intentionally low blow the referee whose husband, why would she sabotage her husband? You know what I mean? It wouldn't,
Maybe they're working an angle there.
yeah,
So now
the angle,
Is it going to be Jarrett versus Cardona?
no. I think that we're going to see Cardona run with the belt for a while, which is good. I think it's good because a lot of people hate it.
Yeah, give him props. He's come a long way.
I think, but people were talking about it, so
Curtis, which Dope Globe are you talking about?
yeah.
we're talking about
you
the
gotta be a little
Fandu.
bit more specific.
Fandu? I'll get right back here in a little bit.
I agree with Curtis.
Oh, I thought
Oh,
you said Tim Storm.
Big difference, Mark.
Yeah.
Big difference.
Somebody posted in the chat group, one of our videos, and I'm sorry, you can find that on Google. This is why I don't pay for the subscription. You're like, where's the nudity? There's no nudity. I want my money back.
Maybe Tim
I
and
got
Tony will get
scammed.
together and do a video together, but
Yeah. I'll get back to that in a second. Speaking of Tim Storm, what do you think about his color commentary? I think he does a good
I
job.
think
He's
he
got
does
a really
great.
good voice.
I like him on there. I like Tim Storm on commentary.
Yeah,
He's got a very good voice for
Yeah. And
commentary.
he's still great in the ring.
yeah.
I like him a lot.
I didn't expect him to be the guy that went over to the commentary, but I think it worked out for the best.
Yeah.
I think he's wonderful as a color commentator. If he
Yeah,
wasn't a
I
wrestler,
enjoy
that
it.
would be his full-time gig, I think.
Yeah, I enjoy
He's a
listening
school
to him.
teacher.
Yeah.
School teacher.
Mhm.
Speaking of the junior heavyweight title, what do you guys think about that belt?
Oh, I love it.
I love it. Brings back memories of the old, years ago.
Pre 1973, man. It's,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
that was
gotta
not the junior
say-
heavyweight title. That was a heavyweight title back then.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if you go back to and look at the junior title, it looked like crap. That
you
actually,
talking about the Crown, Jim?
yes,
Oh, God, from the
Yeah.
late 80s. Oh,
Denny Brown.
yes.
Denny Brown. and,
downtown Denny Brown, yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I gotta say though, Fandu is definitely stepping up their game, man.
they
yeah,
are.
They are.
I like the fact that it's a throwback to the other, and it
I
Well,
like it when
they're
they
using a
stay with the
classic
heritage of the belt. That's what I like.
Well, that and they're not just making crappy belts just to have a belt out there that shows the company logo all over it. So
Yeah.
okay, this is just for Curtis. This is just for Curtis. Here it is. It's heavy.
if you subscribe, we'll show you the rest of it. No.
Yeah. Yeah, we got an OnlyFans for this belt. But it won't get the page treatment, that's for sure.
No.
This is
Hey, you know
the fake
Oh,
the fake
wow.
leather version. Look at that mirror finish.
I know.
nice.
Very nice.
Makes me want to be Canadian.
How stiff is the fake leather, Mark?
It's a little stiff. Hang on, I'll show you.
It's the leather's wrong though.
Yeah, the leather cut's wrong. I'm gonna put it on real. I've already got a strap I'm working on, but
I got mine here.
Wow, I'm surprised. It's
That's nice.
not bad.
It's a
at
little
all,
stiff,
really.
yeah.
it's a little stiff here. Yeah.
Yeah, but not bad for fake.
No, not bad at all. The strap is really really thick. It's very
Look
thick.
at them plates. Hold that back up again. Man.
You want the thickness or just the?
Yeah, just the thickness. Wow.
That's about
That's
6
pretty
millimeters
nice.
right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got a picture. I took. Get off full screen. Of this
Lane's
belt.
got his. I
Huh?
see that, Lane.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. Hold on, put you up full screen.
There you go.
He got it on
Good,
sale.
Lane.
it
It's 100% off.
it was free delivery too.
Yeah, free delivery. Yeah.
Hell of a deal. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Hook me up.
UPS would be so proud.
They would.
It was
Oh,
on
here's the
time.
picture.
Oh,
On the
wow.
left is the Fandu. You can see the ridges there,
Mhm.
and just immediately to the right is the Figs dome globe. You can see the difference of thickness. There's not a whole lot of difference,
Yeah, maybe in 1 millimeter. I mean, maybe 5.
Maybe.
for the,
but
one
you have to
and
consider the
other.
fact that the edge is thicker than the actual plate.
Oh, you definitely.
The edge
yeah.
actually protrudes out.
Mhm.
I'll show what I'm talking about here.
Like the Backlund belt.
You see, it's raised on the edges here. See,
Yeah, I see what
Yeah.
you're saying. Mhm.
so the actual plate might be 4 millimeters, but the edge makes it look because there's no way to take a micrometer and measure the actual plate because it didn't go around that. But
Yeah.
it's still very comparable to the Figs as far as the size and thickness. And another difference between that and the Figs is this one has a curve to it. The Figs does not.
I like it a little curved though.
Well, this one's fine, but the Figs is modeled after the '80s version. In the '80s version, the main plate was flat. So the only difference between these two belts, obviously, other than the United Kingdom flag, is the heritage. I mean, or the era. This is the new era, and the Figs represents the '80s era. So that was for you, Curtis. I'm glad you brought that up. But yeah, also the snaps are on the wrong side. The female snaps are on the they're where most other belts are, but on the real belt they're opposite. This one and the U.S. Heavyweight Championship are opposite. Hang on, snap it back. Running out of room here. Got belts all over the floor.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, I was gonna do it this last weekend, but I got busy. I was trying to do some leather work. But I'm going to try to do a side-by-side comparison between that one, the Premier, and the Figs.
I think I got like 10 belts on the floor over here.
I got to catch up on comments here. Yeah, the fan. There you go, Curtis. You're welcome. I'll catch up on comments.
Nah, man, let me say this. Okay. And it was cool that David Crockett was there, but David Crockett was the same David Crockett from the 80s. He didn't really add anything to the commentary other than just the familiar voice that we remember from our childhood.
Oh, wow.
She didn't have your
I'm saying
$19.99 a month or
you know,
the
it was
weight.
cool that he was there. But
Not yet. I'm toying with the idea, but I don't know if they're going to be a seller or not. I'm looking into it, Curtis. I would love to have one myself. You'll have to clear me up on that one. I'm not sure what that is. Mark the right. Oh, you talk about my motorcycle? I bet you. Okay. Well, I'm catching up with these comments. They get away from me here.
Yeah, Mark, you got to bring in your concert footage in here.
Yes, I do.
Your marketing.
You're asking for that. I'm not volunteering it. You're asking for that.
That's gonna be on Garth Brooks' special night.
Yeah. Karaoke night.
Friends in low
I was
places.
one of the few that seen that video.
Yeah.
You know those pictures came up in your memories, right?
Yes, they did. Yeah.
I saw that. That's what. Yeah.
Okay. I'll put the pictures up. Let me find it.
Oh, there we go.
I was gonna comment, howdy.
Okay. Okay. Let me. I'm gonna say these pictures. I'll do this. Hang on a second. Y'all keep talking. I'm gonna download these pictures.
It made me want to go out and buy a cowboy hat.
Now you're making fun of me.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I just put on a top hat with a giant shamrock on it. You can't get any funnier than that.
You'll smoke a third purgatory for that one.
Actually, you can. I was sent a hat from a belt maker, and I'll have to find it, and I'll put it on during the show.
Here you go, guys.
Did I already do that one? Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Okay. Let me upload these.
Hollywood Hogan lunch.
Oh, let me put you on full screen. I'm uploading these pictures. Go ahead.
That's
Oh,
nice. NWA, very nice. I didn't know they were making those. Is that new?
Yep, it just came
Wow.
out. Matter of fact, I think it came out the Friday after he passed.
Wow. Okay.
He's gonna take that to work for his lunch.
Yeah, I got the Hulk Hogan thermos.
Is there an
Yes.
NWO thermos?
I got the Kevin Nash napkins, but they keep ripping.
There's an NWO thermos in there?
No, I wish
Oh.
they came with thermoses. They don't.
Yeah. Oh well.
It's just like a showpiece. I got the Rock and Stone Cold one, and I got the Andre and Hulk WrestleMania one.
I agree with Drew on this. The Fandu is heavier than the Figs. The side plates are bigger on the Fandu also, by the way. Hello, Facebook user. We'll talk about that, Curtis. I'm going to see what I can work out with some online store. I'm not sure yet, but I want one myself. So
I definitely want one.
I want to work it out where I don't have any shirts hanging around. I want to be able to do like a drop ship kind of deal. Well, I don't know. It's not for everybody, but I don't know if that means he's talking about you or Velvet Sky. Okay. All right. Enough of that. Okay. Here's. I'm not gonna forgive you guys for this, but you asked for this. But here's pictures, still pictures from the video.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Mark in concert.
This is
Here we go.
Democrat.
when was this? This is probably 1998. 1998. I actually did a Garth Brooks song when I was in that picture.
Nice stash.
What was that? What was that show back in the day, back in the 80s, where you like American Idol, but from back then?
You mean Solid Gold?
Yeah, no. It was what the heck was the name? Was it Solid Gold, where you
There
performed
was a
and they
Solid
judged
Gold.
you?
No, that was where they just show videos of the current
Well,
songs.
On TNN, they had a show called "You Can Be a Star."
That's it.
There
Yeah.
you go.
That's
there
it.
you go. He's got the blue jeans on to match the hat.
Yeah. This one right here, that was at the big Texan in Amarillo, Texas. This is where you eat the steak. If you eat it within an hour, you get it for free.
Wow.
That's the stage where they eat the steak. And they were cooking the steaks behind me. And I didn't know what was going on. I just noticed while I was doing the song, I kept feeling heat on my back. And after I watched the video, I saw that the steaks were flaming up. And every time they did that, I felt the heat.
Hey, Mark, inquiring minds want to know, are those Wrangler jeans you're wearing?
They are. They actually are.
Of course.
And they are
Of
pressed.
course.
And
Oh,
this is
wow.
the only time I ever sang on stage and had somebody dancing. They actually danced on it. I mean, you might be able to see it. Let me see if I can take the banner down, and
Like a Gianni dancing video.
you can just barely see just to the left of my leg. There's a couple dancing there, but anyway,
Yeah, I see him right off to the left.
yeah. I'll try to get the video for you guys.
The guy all the way to the left looks like he's at a buffet.
It's like the guy looks like he's at a buffet.
At a buffet, look, he's ready to
my
try this.
God.
I'll try this. I'll have some
He's
of
like,
this.
well, yeah, that guy's singing, but I'm hungry.
He's eating one of those hot steaks.
Yeah, look at him.
He gets the appetizer free if he eats it within 5 minutes.
He's ready to load up.
This is actually this was an Opry show. This was not a competition. This was an Opry show, and how that got going. We'll get back to belts a little bit. How that got going is I was singing at the county fair here locally, and the lady that arranges talent for that Opry there happened to be there, and she asked a bunch of us to come over and do the show, so we did. And my name is actually on a plaque there on a wall somewhere.
Oh, wow.
Every time I go,
Excellent.
Every time I go, it's somewhere different. Last time I was there, I didn't see it, but they might have taken it down. This is at a
Maybe-
talent contest that I don't remember if I won that one or not.
You didn't win?
I don't remember. This one I did.
Oh, okay.
This one I did. That was George Strait. I can tell you the song. I did Overnight Mail from Pure Country. George
Okay.
Oh,
Strait.
wow.
And this one here, I was singing Your Song by Garth Brooks, and I don't think I think I placed third that year. But, I actually like it better when I don't wear the cowboy hat. And my left hand is actually holding the microphone cord. If you're wondering why my hand's down there, bad still shot,
Oh.
bad timing on the still shot. But no, that's a wired
No.
microphone is holding the.
You know, maybe if
cord.
he had to go, you know.
Mark even had that cowboy mustache with the black cowboy hat.
Yeah, he had that stash going on, didn't he?
There we
Yeah,
go.
he did.
Yeah. Anyway,
What was that Tim McGraw mustache?
yeah, I guess so. I'm gonna kill you guys later. Yeah,
Next week we want audio. Next week.
I'll
Hey,
see what
but-
I can do. I'll see what I can do.
I'm gonna be
All right.
one to say I could never do something like that.
Oh.
It's on YouTube, actually. It's actually on YouTube.
You just got to look for it.
You got to look for it. Yeah.
I'll
It
have
may
to
not
go
be
look for it
public, I don't know.
Now I'm gonna have to send some stuff to Mark and let you guys see me in action. I played drums for about 30 years. Been on tour with a couple rock bands and stuff. So that's
wow.
awesome. I didn't know you were involved in music, man. That's great.
It's been a while. I haven't done it in a long time.
Now we only sing in the shower.
Yeah, my hand's in the same spot. This is supposed to be a PG show, guys.
Too much information here. I
Yeah.
tell you.
Are we still on the air?
You're still on the air. They haven't taken us off yet.
Reaching for the stars.
He was reaching for something.
Okay. You guys are killing
Blame it on his roots. He showed up in boots.
me.
Ruined the
Ruin
black
somebody's
tie
black
affair.
tie fair.
Yeah. Last one to know. Last one to show.
Yeah. I'm sorry I put those pictures up, guys.
I know.
Hey,
Here's
no, this
Pierce.
is fun. This is
No,
fun.
Pierce. Okay, let's get back to Bills.
Gianni.
It's entertainment.
Pierce.
What's up,
Okay, I
Pierce?
got caught up on comments.
Now back to belt porn.
Yeah, back to Bill. Well, Bill Porn. Yeah.
Funny you should say that.
We're going to open up a GoFundMe so we can open an OnlyFans for this belt right here.
Hey, speaking of OnlyFans, I heard the most recent person that's going to start an OnlyFans, believe it or not, if it's just speculation,
Who's that?
Nia Jax.
Hope they get the wide angle lens out.
Hey,
She's pretty.
I like the way she looks. She's pretty.
She's pretty, yeah. She's pretty.
I like my women with meat on their bones, man. Dogs love to eat bones.
So does Gianni.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, Johnny could talk to you right now about that. And,
Yeah. Let's compare.
That's the only way Johnny takes it.
What
He takes
exactly
it, yeah.
are we talking about?
Okay. I don't know where to go with this. Show's just going to hell in a
I'm gonna bring
handbasket.
it to you, Mark. Take it from here.
Okay. Let's just segue here. There's a new Facebook group out there because of recent events. It is known as Scammers of the Belt. This was created by the guys over at Culture Shock Entertainment and Pounding the Meat podcast, which, by the way, they're airing right now. If you want to go over and watch them, but I'd rather you stayed here.
Catch them on the
and I'm also
replay.
What's that?
They can catch them on the replay.
Catch the replay. That's what I do. I watch replay.
Me too.
Sometimes I just mute the microphone and switch over and listen to you guys and watch them. No. Also, I want to plug BAM, which is on Tuesdays and Saturdays. Carmine say
Bam!
And the guys, BAM, yeah.
Bam.
Yep. Good show. Good show. Been on there a few times. So
Yeah. I've been on a few.
I wouldn't mind being on.
Gianni's been on quite a few.
Gianni is a Will Rogers of podcast. He hasn't met one he doesn't like.
That's the nicest name I've ever heard him called. Oh, Gianni.
What about you?
What about What about you?
Yeah, what about you? I think he's meant Dirk Diggler. I know what he's talking about. We're going back there again. Okay, back to the Junior Heavyweight Championship.
Talk
Just in
about
time,
winging
there's
the show,
Andrea.
man.
There's just
Hi, Andrea.
I'm
Hey,
sorry.
Andrea.
This show just went off the rails. We're going to try to get it back on the rails. I don't know
try,
how that happened.
Try.
Yeah, he's been on 1 or 200. We're talking about shows or girls.
Oh my.
Look who's taking the show the other way.
Yeah, the other way. Okay. I won't put any more pictures of myself singing on the show anymore. So.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
oh, hurt.
Yeah, BAM's still on. They still do a good show. They still have
Yeah.
good guests on there. So
Still a lot of fun show. Fun
Yeah.
show.
Definitely.
yeah, we just kind of segued into a little bit of that a while ago.
Yeah.
Carmine actually hit me up one day. He thought I was in the industry, and I had to tell him I do it as a hobby.
Oh, he saw your promo character.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
real cool guy.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Carmine.
But back to this new Facebook group, Scammers of the Belt. They will highlight old and new scammers. So if you know somebody, scammer is sometimes painted with a broad brush. Sometimes a bad transaction will lead somebody to accuse the other one of scamming. When sometimes things do happen, but
Mhm.
there are some bad actors in the hobby. Some are really really bad.
Yeah. E-Dub.
Edub. By the way,
He managed to rip
speaking of-
off. He managed to rip off customers and belt makers at the same time.
I don't know why, but I have that ooh ee song in my head for some reason.
oh
Walla Bing Bang?
yeah, Yeah.
No.
I am
I
convinced
seen
that's not
that.
him. I'm pretty
I
sure that's not him.
Oh, you mean my
I-
video?
Yeah, your video.
I seen that, and I almost spit out my soda at dinner.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Andy's quite the entertainer,
I like seeing Eddie perform. I mean,
even on an event.
No, we shorten that name on this show. We just call him EW.
E-Dub.
EW, yeah, EW, yeah.
E-Dub. I'm sorry.
EW.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody.
It's kind of funny because he would call his what do they call them, the lottery, not lotteries, what do they call those where they do the randomizer,
Events.
they called them events,
Yeah, event.
Events.
and it's kind of ironic he would end up on a event.
Yeah.
So
But
but I'm not convinced that's him in the picture, but that's all I'm going to say about that. We've already given more press than he deserves. But because of him and because of another maker who's a cigar aficionado, they created this group called Scammers of the Belt. Yeah, the arm of the baby. Yeah. Anyway,
should be called the rich and the scammers.
yeah.
Mhm.
But there was a post out there in another group of I guess there's a cigar Facebook group, and they featured this known scammer as someone who makes belts. Which, by the way, he does not make belts; he has them ordered and doesn't pay for them.
Mhm.
But yeah. So anyway, a bunch of guys from the belt groups happened to catch this. I don't know how they found this, but they Richard might know somebody that can track people down in certain groups.
Well, he had it on his picture.
Yeah,
It
had
was
his picture on there holding a
screenshot.
belt.
Yeah.
But they went on there and said, "Hey, this guy scams. He's scammed makers. He scammed customers." And yeah, Curtis, you're right. But I'm not gonna put that name up there.
He didn't deny it either.
No, this is what's ironic is neither of those guys will say I didn't do it.
No.
They won't come out and say I didn't do it, which is very, in my opinion, very telling.
Yeah, I agree.
If someone accused me of scamming, especially for the amount of money they're talking about, we're talking about over $100,000 of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
I would be hard. I mean, I would be on the computer trying to find proof. I would try to say I didn't do this, and here's what I got to prove I didn't do it.
Mhm.
But one of them, Edub, he'll come out and say I've got proof, but won't show the proof.
Never shows the proof.
Yeah, never shows the proof. I got proof, but you can't see it.
Yeah,
Uh,
but he does.
the
have
other
it.
one. The other one basically just says, "Well, I kicked you out of my group, so there's that."
Yeah, took care
Well, a
of
lot
you.
of people
Still
left
waiting
this
to see-
group.
I'm still waiting to see the mansion.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, they're just haters.
Yeah.
You
They're
got it.
jealous of me. I have all this proof that I'm not going to show you.
Yeah, he always talked about his six-figure salary.
Yeah. So anyway,
What
but
did Gianni say?
he said,
I didn't catch
you're teasing me, brother. I don't
that.
you holding up your belt there.
Yeah, I had my belt.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna watch the replay of this show, and I'm probably gonna throw up.
It takes a lot to do that, Mark. You should be,
Yeah.
all joking aside, I could never do that. I mean, I couldn't even read from a tablet. That's how nervous I was.
Well, I just figure, anybody could do a show. I'm proof of that. Uh,
So
Anyway.
the junior heavyweight title.
the junior heavyweight title. Thank you for getting us back on track. We just found our path again. Richard laid out the breadcrumbs. Yes, the junior heavyweight title is a beautiful design. It's a beautiful classic design. I just wish they would release that in the heavyweight version, like it was originally. And another thing with that belt, and I'm not saying it's a bad belt. It's a beautiful belt. Fandu did a beautiful job with that belt, but they should have put a buckle on it because the original belt had a buckle. This one has snaps and a belt tip.
What were the initials that were on the side plates? Like is RS and
Okay, Buddy Rogers was one of them, and the other guy is Ken or Kenneth or somebody. Or I can't remember, but I never heard of the guy. But Buddy Rogers was the heavyweight champion.
So they
Wasn't
were-
the junior heavyweight.
Okay, so these were former champions' initials on the side plates.
Yes, but
Okay.
Buddy Rogers was the heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
He held that belt as a heavyweight champion, but the other guy was the junior heavyweight champion, and
Okay.
I never heard of that guy.
Hmm.
Let me see if I can
What-
find it again.
What was the initials on the other guy?
KH, I think.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't.
Let me look it up. I knew it.
Yeah, I haven't done enough research on it. I'll say this much: the reason why they're not going to do it in the heavyweight is because they want to sell the 10 pounds of gold.
Mhm.
Ken
If they, did
Fenelon.
that, if they did that in a heavyweight version, people would think that they were changing the belt.
Yeah.
It would give off that kind of
That's
Yeah.
a good idea.
Well, now they have all the NWA hype going on. They don't want to lose it.
Well, I'm cool with it being the way it is. They tried to bring back that design back when Dan Severn was champ, I
Mhm.
believe. And
Yeah, they got a different version of that, but yeah.
Yeah, and it didn't take off. Nobody liked it. They wanted the 10 pounds back,
Yeah.
and so they went back to the 10 pounds of gold. I think that's I like the fact that they're giving a nod to the past because you got to think the 10 pounds of gold is almost 50 years old now.
Wow.
That design is
Yep.
anyway.
I was 8 years old when
And
it came out.
that junior heavyweight design now is the old heavyweight design, which even if you go back and look at their current women's belt, it's a nod to the original women's championship, which was originally the men's world heavyweight title.
Mhm.
The Luthez war thing.
Now the Luthez belt was probably it fit on your palm.
It
Oh,
looks
wow.
like those
It was
belts
made
they
by-
wore in the 70s at the discos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It like literally it could fit in your palm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was made by a jeweler, and it was probably worth more than any other belt
Yeah.
prior
Wow.
to or made since
Mhm.
because of all the diamonds and the gold and stuff that was actually in it. Surprise, belts aren't really gold, and those jewels in them aren't really diamonds or rubies or
So these are not really
sapphires
gold
or
behind me.
whatever.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
and but that one, the Luthez belt, actually is.
Oh,
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
I know
kind
what
of look
you-
like
what Curtis says.
badges.
I know what belt Curtis is talking about. It's the one that resembles a Lawler belt. I think they brought that design back for Lawler.
Yeah, that was that. They brought that one back after the inmate. But
Another
there's
belt on my
pictures
list.
around the internet of Nick Bockwinkel holding the inmate and Luthez
Holding his little spaghetti
holding
string.
the NWA world title, and everybody's like, "Oh, look at the size! Look at the size!" And I'm like,
Let me see if I can find it.
everybody's talking about the size, but nobody's talking about how much one is worth versus the other. One is
Yeah.
literally sheet metal and plastic.
Yeah.
And the other one is actually diamonds and gold.
Yeah.
Like
I seen a
legit,
belt
like
in one
legit.
of the groups today. Macho Man held it. It was a classic belt, I believe. If quote me if I'm wrong, you guys know more than me. I'm just getting into this old school update wrestling. I believe it was ICW, if I'm correct.
Yes.
There was a belt that Macho Man held. I seen it in
That
one
was
of the groups.
that was his dad's company. That was their heavyweight championship. Actually,
And it looks pretty
ICW
good 'cause it
ICW
looks
was
like that
considered a
classic.
mud show, outlaw mud show, because they were trying to run against Memphis and Mid South.
There we go, right here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
one belt is literally made of scrap metal and
The one on the
plastic
left.
jewelry, and it's massive. And then the other is made by a jeweler it has real
Hey.
diamonds and real gold and real jewelry in it. And you know, everybody's
Is
like,
that this belt?
you know, of the two, which one would you rather have?
I would have liked the one on the right.
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
that would be the one I wouldn't take,
That's
even though
sweet.
the size and it looks nice and everything else. That actually looks better than the one that he's holding.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's because that one wasn't made in the prison. So
Exactly. The other one's literally sheet metal with stuff glued to it.
It was made out of license plate tin.
Yeah, yeah, license plate.
And Stan Hansen ran it over also.
And also,
Oh
I like
wow.
the version too.
But yeah, the ICW belt was his dad's.
The
for
jailbird
life.
one.
yeah,
Um,
but they did a good job for being inmates. I mean, you know.
That's a nice belt though. That ICW.
Yeah.
is a nice-
I agree.
But I'm pretty sure it was no thicker than 2 millimeters because I'm convinced they got a thing. I call it a leather saddle where it's where they would take a piece of sheet metal and they pound on it with a mallet over this leather piece to put, you know, round it out. And I think that's how they made the main plate on the inmate. It was just sheet metal.
well, if you go back to like '85 and watch any of the footage of Flair with the 10 pounds of gold, look at how thin that thing is.
Yeah.
I bet it's only 2 millimeter.
I'm sure
Every
it
bit
was,
of
yeah.
it. It's very thin.
Yeah.
It had to be. It was made in jail, so it was made out of the license plate stuff.
No, 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 no. I'm
There.
talking
No,
about-
no,
I'm
not
talking
the.
about 10
It was made in
pounds of gold.
Mexico.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the 10 pounds of gold in like 85 is really, really thin, but it's falling apart. It's probably like the 15th version of the belt by the time, you know, it gets to Flair and it's been put together and knocked around and everything else so many times, you know. But yeah, it's paper thin too.
I've heard they moved the flags around.
The
Well-
champion gets two.
Yeah.
Whenever he
Okay.
gets the belt, at that back then you could unscrew it and put the flags on it and design it the way you want
Yeah.
because
You put your country's
flags were
flag on the
actually
main plate.
stacked.
But
Yeah.
nobody ever did it because if somebody from another country won it, they didn't have it very long. It's usually Japan,
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
and it wasn't on there very long. So
Where did Ric Flair lose it? Down in like South America, Guatemala, or someplace like that.
Puerto Rico,
Puerto Rico, yeah.
Well, no, was it Puerto Rico? Or,
yeah,
um,
where he didn't lose a match, but everybody thought he did, and he just let the guy keep it because it was a riot that happened.
yeah,
Yeah,
and he
That was in
thought
Puerto
they were going
Rico.
to kill him if he didn't lose the match. Like they were having one. It wasn't. I want to say it was like in Cuba or someplace like that where it was controlled by like a communist government, and like
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
and Flair went in and lost the belt there because they literally had guns pointed at the ring.
Oh, I don't remember
Uh,
that story.
Yeah, check it. Yeah, look that one up, man. Evidently he's down in South America somewhere, and they've, you know, these people, you know, kayfabe is alive. They think this is real,
Yeah.
and they think that their guy, you know, their hometown hero has a chance. Well, he has such a good chance because, you know, El Presidente of whatever country they were in was interested too, and he was like, if our guy loses, yeah, Curtis Thompson, yeah, he lost the belt there in the match because, you know, they gave it to him before he got on the plane, and then they said the guy refused to defend it outside of his country or whatever.
I thought that
yeah.
was Puerto Rico.
Yeah, El Presidente, like they legitimately had like
I'm trying to remember the name of the
guards
guy.
standing around the ring with guns to make sure that this match went off, and their boy, you know, won the championship because
Was that the one where they were all on the plane flying over, and the guys are sitting outside their rooms when they were at the hotel and they couldn't go out anywhere?
No, you're thinking of North Korea show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the North Korea show. That one's a whole different one. They actually have like an episode of Dark Side of the Ring about that. If you haven't
That
checked
was crazy.
that
I
Yeah.
watched that. Yeah.
one, yeah,
I'm
that
trying to
was
look- I'm
like
trying to look
the
up the
fans didn't
match
cheer
you're talking about.
the whole time. They're putting they put on what 2 days worth of matches, and the fans didn't cheer until the final match when Ric Flair lost to whoever. What was it, Antonio Inoki or somebody like that? And Inoki goes over, and the fans cheered.
Oh yeah.
That was the only time.
Oh wow.
Like the whole time they're
I-
watching, there's no sound. Like these guys are performing, the fans are just.
I can't wait till they bring the dark side back.
Jack Veneno.
Jack Benino.
Jack Benino.
Jack-
Thank you.
I couldn't think of it. I could
It was the
not.
Dominican Republic.
Yeah. Okay. The
Oh,
Dominican
okay.
Republic. Yeah, I knew it was somewhere down.
It was
down-
close to Puerto Rico.
And they like held guns on him and everything else. You know, they were going to make sure that this match went off, and their boy was going home with the belt. He was going to win that night, no matter what. If he didn't win, they were going to make sure Ric Flair didn't make it out of there alive.
Well, but Bruiser Brody didn't.
Now
Oh,
that
yeah.
was in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Oh.
pretty. But I think it's the same piece of land. It's I think no, it's Haiti. I think is it Haiti over by Puerto Rico?
No, I think you're right. I think it's the Dominican Republic.
Okay, yeah, they're attached, but
And yeah, that's where unfortunately, and I've met Tony Atlas, and he wouldn't elaborate. He didn't get to talk about it, but he legitimately carried Brody out of the and put him on the ambulance himself.
I looked up
Brody's
to
so
that
big.
guy when I was a kid, Tony Atlas.
I met-
That was
I
one
met
of my
Tony
favorites.
Atlas. I met Tony
Wow, I'm
Atlas.
jealous now.
The
Wow.
dude is almost 80 years old, and I can say this now: if he punched any one of us in this group, in this picture, on our little screen, he'd probably break all of us.
Yeah.
He's
That's
80 years
another
old, and
legend
the
I
dude's
would
in
like
way
to
better
meet.
sh- He's in way better shape than all of us put together.
Okay, everybody was asking who the other initials were on the Junior Heavyweight Championship. It was Ken Fenelon,
Okay.
who I've
That-
never heard of.
Never heard of him, but that, you know,
That's the name, Ken Fenelon. He was a Junior Heavyweight Champion.
okay.
And what James said about the the Dome Globe, it makes perfect sense to me. But you can still get that belt made, just not by Fandu.
Yeah.
And I plan to get one.
Once again, though, I like the fact that they brought that design back. I think it's
Yeah.
a beautiful design.
It is.
and,
It is.
Mm-hmm.
I
you
like
know,
the
it's
strap
a
on it
classic
too.
design. And I'll say this once again, and I'm a little bit biased because it is my favorite promotion, but once again, they still have the best belts in use
Yeah,
right
definitely.
now. And they
stay traditional.
I mean, you look
That's
at
what I was gonna say.
you look at that junior heavyweight, and then you look at the most recent WWE cruiserweight. You know what I mean? That thing looked like a spokes that belonged on a kid's bicycle tire or something.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Well, let's hope they reveal something good at WrestleMania because.
We've already
The
seen
E-
it. It's going to have the blue stripe at the bottom. That's the only thing.
Oh,
It's changing.
come on.
You know that.
The E's got to do something for me this year because if they don't, they're going to lose me as a fan.
Oh, they've already lost me anyway.
Yeah, you're talking about the bringing back the classic belts, and I love that they're doing that. I like the cast tag belts, the NWA cast tag belts. I like that, although they're a little off. They're flat compared to the curved, bigger, the older ones. But I don't like the national championship. I just
I don't
like
either.
that. I don't like that strap. There's no shape to it.
I don't know why they don't bring back the
I love it. I think it's a great.
I'd like to see Tully's national championship belt, the gold, and
that'd be awesome.
And see,
Yeah.
I like that one, but
Yeah.
it's the twin to the TV. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I mean,
it is.
yeah.
It is.
and
I love that belt.
they, I don't know. I like the cutout of the country. It's a throwback to the old U.S.
Oh, I
like
get
it.
that.
And
It's
when
just
it first came out, I didn't like it. When it first came out, I was like, "Why? Why would you do that?"
Yeah.
And then over time, it's grown on me. I like the red. I like the thick cut of the strap and how it gets thin as it goes out to the snaps.
I don't like the gator strap. I just don't like the gator skin strap.
I just don't like it.
Did anybody catch JJ Dillon and Sutherland on the Steve Harvey show?
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
suing. JJ was suing him over for $7,500 because he loaned him money for a boat or something like that.
And I didn't know JJ Dillon's real name is Jim Morrison,
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
like of the
I knew-
Doors.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I was laughing at that when I seen it.
Yeah,
He faked his death and became a wrestling manager.
yeah.
it wouldn't surprise me.
But there was another. I think it was a People's Court or some other court show several years ago where Bill Alfonso took Missy Hyatt
Yeah,
to. It was a Missy
Mhm.
Hyatt. Court
I-
thing, wasn't it? I can't remember. I'll look that one up.
I forgot who it was.
It's some girl.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't think I saw
I know
it.
it wasn't Dawn Marie, was it?
No, no. Judge Mathis. It was Missy Hyatt versus Bill Alfonso
There you go.
on
Oh,
Judge
wow.
Mathis. Yes.
Sure, you can pull that up on YouTube if you wanted to.
It's on YouTube. Yes, I've seen it on YouTube. It's been a long time ago.
Yeah, Steve Harvey ended up paying. He ended up judging in Dylan's favor, but he ended up paying the $7,500 because he is a big wrestling fan, and he admitted to watching J.J. Dillon and Kevin Sullivan back in the '80s when he was younger, and he was like, "I'm going to pay the fine because he's like, you two are two good friends, and I don't want to see this happen." And he's like, "And you guys entertained me so many hours, as a kid, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to pay it for you," which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep.
I'm trying to find what the case was about. I have to go through their bios first.
It was over loan for boat money.
No, I'm talking about the Bill.
The Missy
Bill
Hyatt
Alfonso.
thing.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
it had to do with a convention they were on or something.
No. Sometime, this was in early 2002, Bill Alfonso received a call from a distraught Missy Hyatt, who was heartbroken after breakup with her latest beau, a strip club owner. Go figure. Hyatt drove her beautiful new Porsche to Alfonso's Tampa residence, where she parked her new Porsche next to his beautiful Porsche. Wrestling's been very good to both of them, apparently. Hyatt needed a friend and a good meal, so Alfonso agreed to chauffeur her to a food and beverage destination in her flashy new ride. Convertible top down, Fonzie navigated the treacherous I-275 rush hour traffic in Missy's car, bouncing, listened to Missy unload about her problems, along with a cell phone call that just came in from a stripper friend of his, when all of a sudden the car in front of them slammed on their brakes, causing him to wreck the car. Okay, it was a wrecked car.
Jesus.
Missy went from crying over her boyfriend to yelling at Alfonso about having to pay for the damages. What happened to the crying over your boyfriend, he asked. Unfortunately, she was not in a working mood that day. So they went to court.
Oh, wow.
And I don't remember how it turned out. I'm scrolling down. It doesn't say, oh, here we go. At some point, some back and forth bantering took place between Judge Mathis and Hyatt, with Mathis clearly showing favoritism towards Hyatt and disdain towards Alfonso. We're talking about Missy Hyatt here.
She's not that bad.
Yeah. Let's see. After some additional banter, Judge Mathis left the bench to deliberate. The only deliberation involved at this point was whether to grab a Twix or a Kit Kat from the court vending machine.
Oh, man.
When Mathis returned, he held his book in one hand and Missy's in the other. His book in one hand and Missy's in the other.
And Missy in one hand, his book in the other.
I gotta read this in context. Bill Alfonso was, and to borrow the words of the late Davey Boy Smith, fooked.
Oh, wow.
Judgment went to Missy Hyatt in the amount of $500 due to negligence on the part of Bill Alfonso. So that's how that one turned out.
$500 for major damage to a sports car?
Wow.
Okay.
There you go, Croc skin. Yeah, I don't like the Croc skin. I'm cool with the plates. I just don't. There's never any. The old version of the U.S. title had that same kind of strap, and it just had no form to it. So, we're past the top of the hour, so I gotta get my plugs in here for Mark Leather sponsoring the show for all your leather needs, and by Unique Spirit, who made these beautiful belts, which I'll show once again. I'm gonna go over the terms of the giveaway belt again here in a minute. This is the giveaway belt, which we're going to try to do next week. I'll go over what we're going to do. This is the giveaway belt. By Unique Spirit. Got the property plate, logo plate, with blue backing. Beautiful blue backing, which Richard's going to enjoy as soon as he gets his plates. Also have this one for sale, just like it, with a little bit different edge tooling. It's got that edge tooling right there. This one's $300 shipped. So if you want a TV belt, it's a good buy on one. And last one. I've had this for a while. I cannot believe it hasn't sold.
Not again.
The Luger US title, yes.
I like that tooling more.
This was, oh yeah, this is TV accurate tooling. Very close to TV accurate. Best I could base on pictures. So, but this belt needs to go to a good home. So, this one is $350 shipped. TV belt's $300 shipped. This one's $350 shipped. This one's got the NWA stamp on the strap on one end, right here. On the other end of the strap, it's got a flag stamped into it. There we go, right there. See it, flag. That's my
Sweet.
little trademark on that. But this needs to go to home. I've got one. I don't need two of them. So it's brand new plates, brand new leather, 4mm zinc, both of them. And that brings us back to the get myself off full screen.
Like I'm sunbathing here.
Oh yeah, Rich go show his belts off here. Belt.
Also made by Unique Spirits. Thank you guys. Excellent. Very happy customer here. And I am not a middleman for Unique Spirits neither. I just like their work.
I'm not a middleman either. I just advertise for him, and we work out deal. So
Excellent work. Great communication.
Curtis, hit me up. Unique Spirit is working on a belt for me that I am not going to reveal what it is. I'm going to tease. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to tease. The plates will probably be shipping to me hopefully tomorrow. I'll get them sometime next week, and I'm going to put them on my leather. That brings me to a point here I want to point out. Last week, I mentioned, because I'm going to lace the strap for this belt that's coming. And I mentioned last week that there is apparently a strap or a lace shortage because Tandy Leather can't keep their lace in stock. Now I'm talking about the lace I normally use. This is I didn't realize till recently it was fake leather, but they can't get it in stock. And I had ordered some from eBay, and they canceled my order because it was the color I wanted. They had it mismarked, and they canceled the order, refunded my money. So I mentioned this on the show last week, and one of my loyal viewers, a very good guy, I won't name him because I don't want to embarrass him, sent me a message during the show last week saying, hey, and he sent me a picture of a roll of lace that was partially used. Apparently he'd used it on his belt. He said, can you use this? I said, yeah, I can use it. He said, well, I'll send it to you. So how much? He said, no, I'll just want to send it to you. So he sent it to me for free. And I want to say right now, I've got the best viewers anywhere around. I believe I got the best viewers.
That's
around.
awesome. That's what the Belt Hoppy is all about.
That's what it's supposed to be all about, yes.
Yep, exactly.
And I would love to name this guy, but I don't want to embarrass him. I didn't get his permission to use his name, but I got the lace in. I want to publicly thank this person. It came quick. He shipped it quick. It came quick. And I'm going to be able to finish my current projects, but I'm going to have to spend probably 4 times the amount I spend on this fake lace, on real lace, to finish a couple of my personal belts. Which it's cool to have it on real leather, but I just want to invest that much in it. But I'm not going to have any other choice. But I just want to say that I've got the best viewers. I have people send me pictures of their screens where they're watching the show. I had this guy offer to send me the lace. It's just incredible. I get so many compliments on this show, which I appreciate very much. I hope they're still going to watch after what happened earlier.
This is one of those wing it shows.
Yeah,
we had to do what we could.
We winged it. We flew way out there in left field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine, too.
I'm in no way promoting AEW. I mean,
You can.
I
Unless
like
you
it.
give you royalties, but
Maybe I can get Cody's spot.
yeah, there you go. Yeah, there's a vacancy.
They're
I'm
gonna-
promoting Andrew Anderson, the wrestler.
There
Oh,
you
I
go.
forgot to take this off. Sorry. Plug in Unique here. Andrew Anderson. He is the new Purple Haze to Kevin Sullivan. He's also very good
Cool.
friends with Ace Frehley. I'm gonna reach out to him, see if he might want to come on the show. Really good guy. In fact, I bought the shirt off of him personally and sat down and had a chat with him. So very nice guy. He was in the movie. He was a bad guy in The Wrestler. Played a heel in The Wrestler, and he was also in played a couple of parts in that TV show Gotham.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
I actually got some good news also. Not many guys know about the promo world, but I'm going to be on a podcast next Thursday, and they're going to interview the guy behind the character. And I was randomly picked from the guy of the head of the group.
Nice.
So people are going to get to actually know who I am, the person behind the camera, and not the character.
Sweet.
Sounds good.
So let's hope I
Hard
can
work's
keep
paying
up
off.
and not be so shy on camera.
Richard really gets into his character to the point where his neighbors kind of have the police on speed dial.
I had to tell my neighbors, believe it or not, I had to tell my neighbors what I do, and my the husband was actually like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, okay." He goes, "Now I know nothing's going on there." So I had to invite them over and bring them into my man cave and show them. And I'm like, when you guys hear yelling, it's not me yelling at the old lady. It's me doing my promos.
He's
like
got a
a
pretty intense
storyteller.
character. If you know what I'm talking, he's got. If I'm going to put a picture or a video of me singing on stage, we're going to put a video of one of your promos.
Hey, go ahead.
We got to do the one with
I'm all for
without foul language though.
Yeah, James actually seen me in action, so he knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You rock it out pretty good, man. I'm not even gonna lie.
Lane's seen him in action too.
I actually try and keep it down to a minimum, but for some reason it slips out here and there when I try and control it with my laugh.
Yeah.
So I replace the swear words with my laugh. But once in a while I'll have it and it slips out and it's like, you can't take it back.
But Lane's seen him in action. He's seen me in action too. But
Yeah.
I forgot to give you an autograph when I was at your house.
Sure did.
I was just too excited, I guess.
I got to get an 8x10 and autograph it and send it to Lane.
Yeah.
There we go. Please do.
What else is going on in the belt world or the wrestling world? Oh,
Well,
Big E.
Big
Big E.
E with his neck surgery. Oh man.
He was very close to I guess dying
Yeah. He very easily could have been killed. Yeah.
very easily. Yes.
Talk about the most humble human being you could ever meet.
Yeah.
Big E.
Wow.
Thank God he
Like
took that.
he's an inspiring person, you know what I mean? To
Mhm.
go through all that and still be so positive and not even blame the other guy.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Well,
Well, even though
let me
they're
say this,
professionals,
that-
accidents still happen. You know.
Well, accidents happen, but that move takes two people.
Yep.
And let me say this: it was just as much Big E's fault as it was. What was the other guy's name? I don't remember. His
I don't
name.
remember either.
I
But
forget his
that
name.
he did not get up high enough, and Big E being as big as he is, that's a big boy to try to get over the rest of the way. Now, here's the problem that with the that whole situation. Nobody would remember that move if Big E's neck hadn't gotten broken. Nobody would remember it,
That's true.
right? Why would you do a move like that on the floor outside the ring on a free TV show to begin with?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That spot could have totally been avoided and it would never have even hurt the match.
Yeah. But I like his attitude afterwards.
Oh,
you
he's
know,
got-
and his
yeah,
positive attitude.
Yeah, the
and,
dude's a great guy. It should
I
never
mean,
have happened. He that should never have happened. His neck shouldn't be broken and he should not
they're
be
saying he could possibly never wrestle again. Is what I'm
wouldn't.
hearing.
he came this close to not walking.
Yeah.
Came this close to possibly having a
Paralysis.
stroke, and he came that close to death.
Yeah.
Yep.
That would be enough for me to walk away.
Mhm.
You know, and like I said, that spot didn't need to happen. Nobody would have
Scary,
remembered
man.
it.
It's
Nobody
scary.
would remember it if he didn't break his neck.
Yeah.
It's just a spot. That's all.
Look at Brock Lesnar that one year during WrestleMania when he was taking on Kurt Angle. He did the backflip
Oh, and landed on
off
his
the
head.
top
Yeah.
rope. Yeah,
He almost he got concussed after that, big time.
that was crazy.
Ridge
especially
Holland.
a
that's
guy
what
of
it was.
his size. Rich Holland, that's what it is.
Yeah, Ridge Holland.
You know, you mentioned it shouldn't happen on the floor, but I think that padding around the floor is actually better padding than what's in the ring because there's none in the ring. So
Well,
that
yeah,
might-
your padding in the ring is about
it's
that
carpet padding. It's carpet padding.
thick.
But I think the padding in the around the ring is probably it looks to be about 2 inches thick.
It's probably that thick, but the
Yeah.
difference between the two is there's concrete under that padding on the floor, and in the ring it's 2x12s, 2x4s, 2x6s, whatever wood is being used. That wood is it bows just
Yeah.
a little bit. There's give to it. When
There's a little
when you
give,
hit
and you got concrete under
there's
it, yeah.
nothing down there to protect you.
So it's a
Even
wash.
Especially
on a mat-
if you hit flat, you're gonna feel it definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even on a mat. It's one of those things where I'm not a fan of a lot of these guys doing spots outside the ring. Every time I see somebody take a dive or go over the rope or go through the ropes or out of the corner off the turnbuckle, whatever, to the floor.
Did you see? I don't know if you seen last night. I was watching Dynamite, and Jeff did a spot in the arena where he climbed a ladder and jumped off a window edge, and you could see Sting look up at him and like saying, "Are you sure about this?"
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, you can see Sting actually looking up, like he didn't verbalize it, but you can see him saying, "Are you sure about this?" And then Jeff just swanton off of it.
Yeah, and Jeff's not going to be able to walk in the next 10 to 15 years.
Yep.
I mean, and this is the thing, and I hate this because of the stuff like that when they don't need to do it on a free TV show.
Even if
the
it's
dude's been doing it for 20 years, right?
Yeah, I mean,
You can't
even if it's
expect him to
padded
do
up,
what he did 20 years ago at the speed that he did it 20 years ago. The guy shouldn't even be taking these giant bumps off of things anyway because of all the landings he's taken.
well, you think he would have learned after TNA when he jumped off the cage and hit the steps?
Yeah. Well, that was a planned spot. That was a spot. I mean, and God bless him, if he thinks he can do it, but how much more over can he get with the fans?
Yeah.
Because here's the thing is, what's going to happen. The fans expect a certain level, right? And they want to see Jeff Hardy here, right? Well, Jeff Hardy hasn't been here for about 10 or 15 years. He's about right here, right?
Yep,
And,
Curtis, you're right.
When the expectations is here, but you're trying to pull off these up here, eventually your body, it can't do it anymore. And
I think the Hardys are going to retire after they win the AEW tag team titles.
They put their time in. They need to enjoy retirement while they're still young and healthy enough. So.
yeah, I just don't want to look. I saw what happened to PCO. That my buddy sent me.
Somebody just brought it up.
At the Impact pay-per-view. He took a power bomb off the steps onto the floor. No, wait, there was something before that. He did something before that. Was it a pile driver onto the steps?
Probably.
Consecutively, he did like three big.
We just had a comment about it. It just came up and went away. The last comment.
Yeah. He did. I saw what he went through with what's his name, and that dude's nuts. He's like almost 60 years old. He's taking a power bomb off the ring steps onto the floor.
That's crazy. Crazy.
And that
too many
wasn't
high
even
risk
the match.
maneuvers out there that just
Way
increases
too
the risk of
many.
getting hurt.
I mean, but that's his gimmick. His gimmick is being quote unquote indestructible, the Frankenstein's monster, whatever. Like I'm watching it, and like my friends are watching me to see my reaction, and I'm sitting here watching this stuff, and I'm horrified at the same time. I'm like, oh, this dude is nuts. The fan in me is like, oh wow, that's cool. Oh crap, he's and then there's the guy who actually referees matches, and
He landed on his back on the
Oh
ramp.
yeah, that was after the fact. The week before, he did or whatever 2 weeks before that, he took a power bomb from somebody. It was, I mean, like there's no way to fake that shit, right? There's excuse my language, but I'm telling you, man, there's no way to fake it, right?
I mean, I'm not like Mr. Wrestling, but I look and I see some of these spots, like you just said, where I see something happening. My wife goes, "How do you not know this is real or whatever?" And I said, "You got to watch closely. You can tell what's real and you can tell what's scripted. You know what's they went over." I said, she goes, "Well, how do you know when somebody really gets hurt?" I says, "When you see the referee do this,
Cross his arms, yeah.
Yeah,
then
this
you know
this
it's something
also
serious."
is it's a work too. They use
Oh,
this
is
for
it?
work too, yeah.
Okay.
Because fans have figured that out.
Well, yeah,
Now,
that's
New
what
Jack-
we used to know it as. Okay. So how do they know if it's real now?
Well, you treat them all as real.
Oh, okay. Until they get in the back.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gotcha.
I mean, I've actually had one of the guys I was working a match try to do a moonsault off the top rope. The finish, the heel was supposed to catch him and do a finisher, do the moonsault, and during the match, the guy got gassed. He was tired, couldn't breathe. And when you can't breathe and when you're tired like that, you kind of get tunnel vision. You don't really listen. You don't really see anything going on. And you're trained and you're taught that you got to finish the match, do whatever. Well, in the process of working the match, without going too far, without ruining, the kayfabe of it all, but basically, it came to the point where that finish, and we're like, "Hey, man, you don't have to go up. He can grab you off the top turnbuckle and do the finish that way. That way, you don't have to do the moonsault. I can do this." We have a tendency, okay, you can still go. We're not going to do whatever. He went to do the moonsault. He jumped. He didn't get up high enough, and he kind of jumped awkward to the right. And when he came down, you got to think, standing moonsault up over like that, he went up and then down.
Ow.
And it knocked him out. And I was working the match, and he was conscious enough to say, "Pin me," and in the match, which we did. And then he was out, and of course I got up and did this, and people at first thought that it was a work, and it was not. It was legit. Like, so the fans are starting to catch on to the to this being a legit injury. So now they're using this in stories.
That's not a sponsor.
Yeah. Walmart is not a sponsor. Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you, Jane. I just couldn't resist. I had to blow it up because I thought it was an IV bottle or something.
Yeah, I'm covering mine up.
I want to go over this one more time. The terms and the conditions of the belt giveaway. I'm going to put a post up in Facebook this weekend. I'm not going to announce the time yet because I don't know yet. It's going to be on a limited time. I'm going to allow so many people to comment "I'm in." To be entered, you have to type "I'm in" the comments. Nothing else, just "I'm in."
In capitals or lowercase?
It don't matter. Just those two words. In Helvetica font. In Helvetica font. Yeah. The post will be closed at a time determined by the admins, which will be me. I'm going to try to leave it up a little late in the evening so the overseas viewers can get involved in it. After I close the post, I'll be assigning a random number to each of the participants to go into the randomizer. I may do it in the order that they post. I'm not sure yet. This is new to me, so bear with me, guys. I'm going to try not to screw this up. We are not allowing makers to enter the giveaway because they can make their own. If the winner is inside the United States, I will ship it to you for free. If you live overseas, if anything outside the country, the winner must pay shipping. If they can't do that or don't agree to do that, then we'll just redraw, and I'll be doing it via randomizer, and we'll do it on hopefully next week. Again, I'm new at this, so somebody kind of told me how to do this. I'm going to try to compile the names, put them in the randomizer, and have it to go next week. So if I don't get it done in time, it'll be the following week. But we're going to get it done either this week or next week. So anyway,
I don't mean to brag, but one of my favorite wrestlers going into the Hall of Fame this year.
The Undertaker.
I've got 3 going in, believe it or not, all at once. I think it's
Now,
awesome.
let me ask you guys something. Does Charmel belong in the Hall of Fame?
No,
No,
Oh,
no.
no.
absolutely.
I
Not.
think it should
But-
be a different wing of the Hall of Fame, but I think that spot could have been filled by somebody else.
Did Sid
Yeah.
ever get
The Midnight
officially announced?
Express. The Midnight
I
Express.
haven't heard.
Okay, well then I only have 2 going in. I thought Sid was officially announced.
Yeah, I like the Midnight Express. I think they should go.
Yeah,
I mean, not that she doesn't belong in the Hall of Fame, but it's just not her time yet.
No, she hasn't
She
put enough
doesn't
time.
belong.
in.
know what I mean?
She hasn't.
There's no credentials there. There are hardly any credentials. Put Jackie in. Put Jackie in. If you have
Now,
somebody put-
they
Yes,
should have put her
Jackie.
in when they did Booker T. They should have did King Booker and then put her with him.
Johnny wants to know how he gets one of those cups.
Oh,
You buy one.
I got to get another one done, but I can't name the
Come on,
person who
Gianni.
did it. I got it from one of the wrestling groups.
Common Core.
I'm in. His wife makes them. One of the guys that I'm in the group with.
Very nice.
I got to get me an AEW
Yeah.
cup.
Andy with the zingers. Andy's like that guy that does the all those home hacks. He'll do something completely different, completely simple. He'll go like that. Yeah,
I
those
like that
videos.
kid. I like that kid.
Yeah. He's right. He's right.
He's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all do. We did a car wreck one time with the fire department. We had a car wreck where a girl was pinned in the car, and they always trained us when it comes to opening either car doors or house doors is to try before you pry. That's the reminder. Try before you pry. So that way you're not unnecessarily spending time and effort and tearing up property to open something. So he's not your type. But anyway, they had this car wreck. This girl was pinned in, and the Hive Patrol was trying to climb up on top of the car, trying to figure out how they're going, because they were having trouble with the jaws of life. So I just reached over there. I got to looking. I pushed the button, unlocked the door, and I lifted the handle. The door opened right up, and the trooper looked at me like from on top of the car. He looked at me like, I couldn't
really?
believe it. I said, try before you pry.
You never know.
The girl lived, but
Oh,
that was
good,
that was a
good.
funny
Good.
that was a
Good.
funny story. But it was a pretty bad wreck. But she did live.
Wow.
But that was pretty funny. They were trying to bustle the car open to try to get the car out, the top of the car off, so they get her out. And I just opened the door. So
All it took.
novel idea. Also, this where'd it go? I lost it. If you're watching us on Facebook, we invite you to move over to YouTube, the Wide World of Belts channel, and watch this. So you don't have to click on StreamYard to get your name on the comments. And then the Brothers in Kayfabe podcast on Apple Podcasts. It's a really good podcast. They talk about today's wrestling, a little bit of historical wrestling, some of the classics also, but they mainly talk about WWE and AEW. They're out of Oklahoma City. They partner with me for the StreamYard subscription, so give those guys a listen. I've been on their show once. Actually talked about belts. They don't talk about belts, but they talked about that with on the episode I was in. So
Cool.
I'm going to send you a picture, Mark, if you don't care to share it.
Sure.
If you can. This is what I'll definitely be working this show. I don't know if I'll be working this match or not, but
Okay, let me download it real quick, and I'll put it up while you explain what it is.
yeah.
Give me a minute, a few seconds here.
I've got a bunch of shows coming up I'm working here in April. and
Cool.
I'm working one for Battleground Wrestling on the 1st. This is actually
for it.
All Star Wrestling. This is if you guys or know anything about Ring of Honor, Davey Richards is a former Ring of Honor world champion.
Oh, definitely.
You guys know who Matt Cardona is.
Oh yes.
No, who is he? I'm just kidding.
But this is actually this match is actually taking place. I'm going to be working this
You know
show. This is the 16th anniversary for All Star Wrestling, and Jeff Jarrett's going to be there. We're going to induct Tracy Smothers into the All Star Wrestling Hall of Fame. But yeah, this is one of the big time matches that I'm hoping. My fingers are crossed. Fingers are crossed that I'm going to get.
Keep my fingers crossed for you, man. That'd be awesome.
Even if I don't get it, I'll be working the show, so I'll still get all the autographs and everything else. But yeah.
Oh man, you lucky.
Woo woo woo.
So if you guys, I mean, if there's dream matches that you guys can think of or whatever, your chances of seeing them on an indie show are a lot better than they are at one of the big guys.
Are you laughing at my fist pump?
Well, no, I didn't know that gimmick until a friend of mine told me about it just last week.
Oh.
So when you did that, it just reminded me of that. We were sitting there back and forth, woo woo woo. You know it.
He used to do the fist pump too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, look
Speaking
at him
of
now.
woo woo woo.
He's
Speaking
not
of
woo 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 anymore.
Woo woo woo.
There's the fist pump.
There's a fist.
That was reaching for the stars.
We've already been down that road, Andy.
He's reaching for something.
You know what's funny? I'm sitting here and I have all these belts on the floor and we're laughing. I'm sitting near my promo stuff, and every time I look down, I see this.
Uh-oh.
My wife goes, "What is that?"
Where are the whips?
These are the chains that bind me.
Oh, there you go. That's how you look at it.
To keep this wrestling related, what's your favorite move? Mine's the small package.
Oh boy. Oh my. And then the Gianni comment's going to happen in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah.
You can't disappoint us now, John.
Yeah, come on, Gianni.
Well, thanks. I hope I am too, man. Nor, I'm.
Yeah, what is up with Angelina Love,
I just
man?
started working for the promotion. There are people who have seniority over me. That being said,
Hey, you never know, man. You never know. You never know.
I'm hoping for the best. So
Yeah, hope
fingers
you get
crossed,
it,
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
You never know, man. It could be. It could be.
wait a minute, I can't. There we go.
I want to
Arthritic
comment.
fingers won't let me do it like that. Cross my arms too.
If I could cross my toes, I would.
I sent a comment.
Uh-oh.
It didn't pop up. That's
Probably
not Tim.
probably
Type
talking
in,
about that new wrestling move you were talking about.
Yeah, no. Hold on. I'm
I'm
gonna put it as a banner.
gonna lighten the mood since we're going to towards the end of the show. I'm gonna wear this for the rest of the show.
Oh yeah.
There we
I'm gonna
go.
wear this for the rest of the show.
Woo woo woo.
Woo woo woo.
I was talking about doing the randomizer for the giveaway. I got to figure out whether I should run it because I don't know if I can transfer it to somebody else. But I want to make this.
You might be able to bring somebody on live with you, and they can run it while you're on the show since they know how to do it.
Well, I have to load the names in there, and I don't know if I can move that over to somebody else or not. I need to get with
You
somebody.
should be able to copy and paste it, and then they can put
Yeah.
it in it.
What most places have done that I've seen is they'll download a randomizer to their phone or whatever, and they'll enter in however many participants are in it, the numbers, and then they'll hit the randomizer 10 times.
Yeah, but how to get? I have to type the names in. That's the thing. I mean, I can do it on a laptop. Really, I can copy and paste, but I'll figure it out.
You'll have to do it in order, like you get it in order, and then just copy it.
Yeah,
and then paste it in the email or something and send it over.
I,
yeah, I
I-
could do that, I guess.
I bet Ben Walker would know an easy way to do it.
Yeah,
Oh, definitely.
he and I talked about it, and I'll hit him
Yeah,
up.
Ben
He
will
hadn't
know.
commented now. He must not be watching.
Hmm.
Oh, the dog's scratching at the door. Hang on a second, guys.
I'll really doll it up. Ugh. When Mark gets back.
I'm here. I'm here. I have to open the door. Ah. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, here we go.
Oh my!
You belong in a box of Lucky Charms.
Where's James Ellis?
I
Get James
can't
in
read
here.
with my glasses on.
You got to wear that when James comes in here. We got to have.
I
it.
was gonna do that last week. It was right near me. I kept
Oh.
on looking at it.
There's my comment
was-
right there.
Woo, woo, woo. I was
Woo,
so
woo.
close to putting it on.
Oh, James would have lit up right away.
Oh, whoops.
James-
Everybody's
James-
Irish
James is a good
on-
buddy of
on-
ours
on
from way
St.
back
Patrick's
when.
Day, except for the Scots.
If it's not Scottish, it's crap.
I
It's
had
not
my
Scottish,
huge,
it's
huge
crap.
Irish flag behind me. I actually did a promo with this in my hand.
Oh,
What you have in your
the guy-
hand?
I had this hat in my
Oh,
hand.
okay. Sorry.
And the guy that I was going up against, his promo name was the Irish Car Bomb.
Oh, okay. I had a microphone cord in my hand.
Sure, you did.
That's what you're
Sure you
calling
did.
it, buddy. That's what you're calling it. That's
We're
okay.
We're getting close to the end of the show. I want to see if I can share my screen and see if the sound will come across. Let me find that video. I had one pulled up. Just a
Worth
second.
a shot.
Yeah, it's worth a shot, I guess. How much worse can it be?
You gonna play it out? Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah, I'll play it out. Let me find it here.
I remember seeing this video,
I'm going to do the one from the Big Texan.
and I gotta say I was impressed with it. To be honest
thank
with
you.
you, takes a lot of
Okay.
courage, man.
Thank you.
Sincerely.
All right, let me. Whoops. Let me. Hold on. I got to try to figure out how to share the screen. Just a second. You guys, sorry about this. I want to apologize ahead of time. If you thought the show was bad earlier,
If you are hearing impaired, please turn your hearing aids down. No.
yeah,
what?
put your dogs away. They'll be howling.
Did you hear Lane? What?
Yeah. Okay. Hey, hang on. Let me find. Let's see. Share screen. I
That
don't
was
have-
funny, Lane.
This is coming straight from
That was
YouTube,
funny.
so let me find it here. Where'd it go? You see it? Okay, here we go.
Oh wow.
Okay,
It's
see
actually
if
gonna
see if
work.
this tell me if you
Cool.
hear the sound. You hear it?
No.
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 Just see
Can't
the
hear it?
now.
You see that steak cooking in the background?
Yeah.
Yes.
See
it
that
is.
guy's not actually eating.
That's the buffet guy. The buffet just opened up behind Mark, and he's getting his food. There he went. He's
Yeah.
got his food. He's
He
leaving.
went to go pick it up.
Yeah. Excuse me. Let me walk by here.
His steak
Can,
was
can y'all
done.
not hear it?
No.
No,
Okay.
we can't hear it.
Okay, I'll have to do the video file.
Sing for us, Mark.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Oh, I got one. I'll do one for you in a second.
Oh, here we
I
go.
don't remember the words.
Man, my stomach hurts. I'm laughing so hard.
Oh, I got it. I got one.
Okay.
It's an old D Martin tune, but I put some new words to it. I actually put this in the post earlier today in that scammers group. Let me find it because I don't want to screw this up. I'm gonna screw up anyway. Let's see. Bear with me. Scammers.
This
of
is
the
the
belt.
comedy hour.
Yes, this is comedy. hour.
Worldwide belts.
Well, I had a guest plan for tonight, but he had to work. He couldn't get off work, so.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Spanning the Globe podcast, we
Yes.
present to you.
Okay, here we go. Ready? Bear with. My wife's gonna come here and go. What the heck's
You
going on?
can take your camera off if you want to take the camera off you.
No, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the words here. So
Oh, okay.
now everybody can relate to this. When the price seems too low and the belt's a no-show, that's a scammer.
Very true.
When he says he's a millionaire and he lives in a shack, that's EW.
That's a song of That's Amore by Dean Martin, by the way. That's a nod to Dean Martin. So
When he
Sorry about
said
that,
he would ship, but he was full of that's EW.
That's Gianni.
Hey, I added to it. See?
Right, Gianni?
When the price of cigars are reasonably high,
That doesn't stop.
that's
John.
JH.
when you're satisfied with a girl that's too wide, that's Gianni.
When her belt
Sorry.
sides the equator.
Okay. All right.
Oh my.
We got 13 minutes left. Let's make this belt related.
Oh man.
Let's try to make it belt related.
Yeah, where'd the fan do go? The fan do go?
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
We're ready.
Wait a
Here
minute.
comes some belt action for you.
Yeah.
What
Get some
do you
belt
think
porn.
about this show?
Yeah. This is probably the worst show in the history of this.
Past so many minutes, and here come the belts.
Worst episode in the history of this show.
Nah.
Okay, yeah.
Best.
All right. Here you go. This is the Fandu Dome Globe,
Nice.
made by Fandu, obviously. But the snaps, the female snaps, should be on the
Other side.
on the other side over here, and there should only be about 5 of them, 5 rows. This has got like a how many go here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Wonder
7.
why they did that.
I don't know.
Who knows?
But the good thing is, we know a guy that can take care of that.
Really? Oh, okay.
16.
I'm working on a strap for this one, but I've got customer belts ahead of it, so it's kind of slow going. This is the fake leather version. I'm still trying to maintain my.
How do you like the screws on the back of that thing, man?
There's a ton of them.
Sure is. Wow.
You
This
already
one-
re-leathered one, right?
No, not a
I thought
Fandu.
you
Not,
re-leathered one.
not a
Oh,
Fandu. No. This screw right here and this screw right here hold the dome on.
Yeah.
oh wow.
Yeah, all the rest of them hold the plate on, but this holds the dome on. So you take the dome off without taking the plate off, and the dome is heavy.
Is it?
Yeah, it's very heavy. I'll use a paperweight.
I know somebody that changed those screws out to Chicago screws.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, Fandu uses a different kind of a screw. They're a flathead screw instead of like a Chicago screw. But the side plates are bigger than what's on the figs. There we go. Look at that mirror finish. Isn't that beautiful?
I know. I like that.
It's got
That's
fingerprints on
nice.
it, but it's a mirror finish. You got Japan over here.
Nice.
You got Canada. They put the maple leaf back on here. The Canada maple leaf flag.
How heavy do you say that is, Mark?
I don't know. I didn't weigh it, but somebody said it weighs about 8 or 9 pounds. I saw somebody comment on that. I know, Gianni. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. Couldn't help it.
Come on, Gianni.
And look at this. Look at the lacing on this belt. Isn't that beautiful? That looks like real lacing as far as
It does.
as opposed to the figs factory strap. This is great. But I'm
That
gonna.
is nice. I actually thought when you first showed it, when I first seen that belt, I thought it was real leather.
Yeah, it looks like real leather. It's a thick strap. It's a very thick strap. But it's got
Now,
this.
is the lacing built into it, or is it actually separate lacing?
It's separate lacing. Separate
Oh
lacing.
wow!
But I figure it's faux lace. It's got that orange peel or or the pebble finish backing. See,
Nice.
Yeah,
But
looks
if-
good to me.
yeah. When I get time, I'm going to compare it. I'm going to do a YouTube video to compare it with the Premiere and the Figs Dome Globes. I'm going to do a side by side comparison.
Oh, there's
of
no
both-
comparison. The Premiere looks like junk compared to the
Well, I
Figs.
know.
Hey, hey.
Hey, I have the Premiere. That was the first one I ever got, but it looks like junk compared to that.
When you
I'm-
have the
I'm-
Figs first and you get the Premiere, yeah, I agree with you. But it's an authorized replica, a licensed replica. I had to have it. So
Oh yeah,
It's like
yeah.
strawberry and vanilla ice cream. You got to pick either one.
Strawberry.
I prefer the Figs myself, but
I mean, I love my Premier. It's the first belt I ever had, but it looks clunky compared
I'll
to
tell
the
you
other
what,
two.
I'm really hooked on these classics, man. Mark got me.
That's
Mark
my fault.
got me in with the first classic, and I'm not stopping until I get all the major ones. I was telling Mark I'm getting the what did I say it was? The Stampede and the CWA are going to be my next two belts, and then
Nice.
the Lawler belt.
The Figs, the Premier, and the Fandu, side by side.
Cool.
This is my very first re-leather right here. Very first re-leather I ever did.
Oh,
The one on the other end is my son's. I did his too.
That one belt looks familiar, man.
Which one?
That inmate one.
oh yeah.
Yeah, it's right here. Yeah.
As soon as I seen that, I said, Mark, I got to get one.
John, yeah, quit using that word wide.
Oh, he knows that word well.
I gotta quit. I gotta quit.
We're just kidding.
Yeah, we just kidding. Yeah, we just kidding. We're kidding.
Just joking.
But no, those two network logo belts. I've told the story before, but some people may not remember the story or have heard the story. But I basically got those belts for $40 a piece or $45 a piece, brand new.
Oh, that was
Brand
when
new.
they had that glitch, right?
Yes.
Amazon.
Yes, Amazon had a pricing glitch. Who did we lose? Oh, we lose. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
If I could leave, I would too after the show. But no, I was sitting there at work one day, goofing off. I should have been working, but I was in the belt groups, and some guys said, posted in the group, said, eBay, WWE Shop eBay store has a pricing glitch. Everything in there's like $30-$40. And so I went in there and looked. Sure enough, they had these belts on sale for $45. And I thought, that's kind of weird. So I went to click on it. It said it was out of stock. So if it's who I think it is, no, I probably won't. But
God only knows.
no, I'm not going to show
Now-
that picture. I'm not showing that picture.
Tell me this. Do you think WWE does that on purpose?
I don't
What's
know.
that?
Because it seems to happen a lot, if you notice.
It has happened quite a few times, yeah.
Now, what would have been pretty cool with the logo belt is if you were able
Yeah.
to turn
Well, I was
the
going to order.
W around.
I was going to order a big gold too, but they were out of stock. Every belt because everybody was jumping on them like piranha. And so I went back to the group and said they're all sold out. Then somebody else commented, "Hey, Amazon's having the same issue." So I went over there and found one. It was $45, free shipping. So I clicked on it because my son wanted one. I was initially just going to buy one for my son, and so I ordered it, and the order went through. And I got to thinking because I had Ryan Stokes re-leather that figs for me. I thought I wonder how hard that is to do leather. So I ordered a second one so I could play with it with the leather. Try some leather work on it. And so, buddy, quit dog humping his blanket. Quit listening to the show. So anyway, so I ordered two of them. The second one, I think they charged me $10 shipping, but still for $400 belt,
Yeah.
I was willing to pay for it.
Oh yeah.
Well, what happened was everybody that ordered one through eBay got their money refunded and their orders canceled. But Amazon fulfilled their orders. I got both those belts for $90. 3 days later.
Not bad.
So,
Not bad.
Hell of a
and
deal.
2 hours into this debacle, they finally shut it down. They fixed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I say I think they had something to do with that because it's happening a lot.
Is it?
Mhm.
Yeah, I think when they have a surplus of stock, that's when they do it. If you notice it.
I don't know, but it was pretty cool.
I don't
So
know if it was a
with-
surplus of stock because you got to think even a surplus like that they can sit on for however long because people are going to buy them. I think that legitimately was an accident because if people got their money refunded back, obviously they got hit over the head big time.
Yeah.
Amazon fulfilled it because Amazon's Amazon. They're $1 billion corporation.
They
had them
probably
in the
had
ware-
a standard amount that they had to honor. You know.
Well, they were already in their warehouse. eBay
Yeah.
came straight from WWE Shop,
Mhm.
Ah,
drop
that's
ship.
why. That's exactly why.
but everything on the site was 30 or 40 bucks. Whether it was a mug or whether it was a belt, everything was the same price. So it was a glitch.
Let's see,
But
I'd
they
have
fixed
jumped
it
on
2
it. I'd have
hours
got me a
later.
million- If I'd have known that, I'd have got me $1 million belt right then and there.
Yeah, I wish I bought a couple more of them. I could have sold them, but I was planning on releathering this one and selling it. But I enjoyed. I was so happy with how it turned out. I ended up just keeping it. So I may sell it someday, but right now I'm not going to.
Oh, there's Ben
Ben. Oh, did
Ben popped up.
he pop up?
in the comments.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got a thing that
What's
popped
up,
up.
Ben? What's
Yeah.
up, Ben?
Hey,
Hey,
Ben.
Ben, I need to get with you on the randomizer some advice. I'm gonna try to give that belt away next week. So I'll get with you later. Better late than never. We're just about to end the show. We're going to mercifully put it out of its misery.
And what a show it's been.
Yeah, what a show it's been. Yeah, we went way off the tracks. Yeah,
Lane's gonna sing us out. No.
I will try to get that video downloaded so I can show it on here. So if you really
I'll let
want to
you-
see it,
I'll let you show one of my promos, like a snippet of it.
I
that
got one of
you
my
can show
promos
on
on
your
YouTube,
thing.
but if you really want to see it, I'll show it. Otherwise, I won't. But I'll try to get the file downloaded just in case. But
That's up to you, man. That's
you
up to
brought
you.
it
We're
up.
not
I
pushing
didn't.
you. We're not pushing you.
Well,
We're
if
not pushing
everybody's
you.
doing that, then
No.
I'm going to show mine too. No, you guys don't want to see. It's just me back here doing this. 'Cause,
Yeah,
And if you tuned into
Uh,
the show, we're talking about singing,
yeah, singing. Yeah. Hold on. Wait. Just a second.
not showing yours.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Hang on. I'm gonna find this. I'm gonna show you what my hand was actually doing. Whoops.
Oh my,
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
Gianni, don't get no ideas.
He might
Hey,
want
guys,
to take
I gotta
notes.
drop out. I got a work call.
Okay.
Thanks
for joining us.
Up with you guys later.
We're
later,
going to the
guys.
show here in a couple minutes. Okay. Let me do this. This is a wired microphone, so. Let's see.
Oh no, no buffet this time.
No, no buffet. No. This is a talent contest.
Okay.
This is I'm trying to remember the name of this duo. I can't remember the name of the duo, but Hillbilly Shoes was the song. Fast forward to the see the there it is. See that chord?
Okay.
See that's what you see the hand. So that's what was going on. I was wearing black Wranglers that night, so I like to wear those Garth Brooks style shirts.
Got that Garth look going on.
Well, actually, that shirt I'm wearing,
Mhm.
no, that's not it. That's not. I was wearing a shirt in one of these talent contests that the same guy that made Garth Brooks shirts made that shirt.
Okay.
Anyway, that's pointing at me. Yeah,
No cowboy hat.
no cowboy hat. No, I actually look better without a cowboy hat.
Oh,
Cowboy
okay.
hat. But I was a George Strait fan back then, so
There you go.
anyway, that's it. So we're gonna mercifully put this show to sleep.
Like,
Oh,
thank
you got
for
in on that
watching
too? Yeah, I got mine on Amazon, Ben. Yeah. Well, Ben got here just in time to see the finish. You can watch the replay. I would not recommend it,
Yeah.
but you are welcome to watch replay. But again, watch for the belt giveaway post this weekend. Just comment "I'm in," and then we'll compile it. It's going to be up for just a limited time. It's just going to be up for a few hours. We'll see how many people get on there. I'm going to try to limit it, to between 100 and 150 people because it'll be easier to not miss somebody when I put them in the randomizer. So,
Mhm.
and again, makers are not eligible. So if you're a maker, do not enter this. If the maker wins this, they're going to be disqualified, booted out of the group, and they will we'll redo it again. Yeah, we were going down hard. So
In flames.
yeah, in flames. Yeah. Yeah, this. I apologize for the show, people. It just kind of got off the tracks. It was entertaining, but it got off the tracks. We had a planned guest that had to work. He's going to show off a custom belt he had made, but he had to work. We're going to get him on some other time, so we winged it tonight. We were supposed to have hopefully we'll get him on next week, but Kevin Davenport was supposed to be on tonight to talk about another event we're talking about doing. So, but I want to thank everybody again for joining us tonight. I have not been drinking. I swear this is iced tea.
Yeah, we're all sober.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's over.
very
Speak for
much
yourself.
so. Yes,
Not after the show.
except for Gianni.
I think we
Yeah.
might have driven a few people to drink.
Thank you, Pierce. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I think he's in Australia.
Yep.
Isn't he?
He is.
Okay.
Mhm. Sure
So
is.
it must be. I think it's morning down there.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. But no, I don't have any alcohol now, so believe me, I'll be chugging it down after this show. But I want to thank my my hosts for joining us tonight. Andy, James, Lane, Richard.
Glad to be here.
Yep.
Well, thank
thanks
each
for
and
having
every
me.
one of you for watching, and we're going to try to give this belt away. Oh, it's after lunch. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
We're gonna try to give that belt away next week, if at all possible. If not, it'll be the following week. But watch for the post this weekend. I'll put it up Saturday or Sunday. I'll leave it up for a few hours, and then we'll go from there. So look forward to that, and look forward to seeing you on this show next week. And I don't know what we got in store for next week, but there will not be me singing. Thank you, Jason.
Thanks, Jason.
Andy gets a shout out from Piers.
Thanks, Piers.
Enjoy you watching the show. I'm very flattered you're watching the show.
Yep.
So we'll see y'all guys next week, and have a good weekend and a good week next week.
Jeez.
Good
Hey,
night.
everybody.